Hey guys, this is Crosshairs, aka the Archangel again, and I'm bringing you a custom. This is probably the most detailed Transformer custom I've ever done. Actually, it was the hardest one to do. It is Transformers 4 Age of Extinction Deluxe Class Crosshairs. Just right off the bat, when I first got this guy, I was impressed with the mold. I was impressed with the vehicle mode. The road mode was pretty good as well. I was impressed with all of the modes, both the modes. Transformation, meh. But the paint job, oh boy, the paint job was so bad. On this side didn't even have this detailing on. Yeah, it's a bit scratched up there. And I looked on the freaking internet of this car, and it had this patterning on it. So I thought, what's going on here? And then looked again at some of the other versions of this guy, the Power Punch version. That had this patterning on it. Even the one-step version had it on it. So I thought, what's going on here? Has Hasbro copped out on us again? And basically, what they had done, this section here is clear plastic, meaning more paint has to go towards covering this and putting this on, which was stupid. Why not just have it as one colour piece of plastic, like silver or green? Yeah, you should have molded it in green plastic, same as these, and then freaking just paint all the silver and black on. That would have been better. But no, they had to go with clear plastic. I hate it when you use clear plastic. It makes the figure look bad. Yeah, I had to repaint the entire thing. Even the backlights weren't freaking painted. None of this was painted. Most of it was just bland as hell. I had to paint the lights, had to paint all that. These bits here were black. If you look at the All About 5-pack version, which, you know, is only really good if you look at it in vehicle mode, but even then, it's not all that accurate. So really, it's crap. And Takara version, the paint job on their version was crap as well. Lacking detail. And Takara are known for having good detailed figures. Their Black Knight series, and the only real one out of their Black Knight series that's actually accurate is Grimlock. Slug isn't accurate, and neither is Scorn, because those two are not black. Scorn's actually a scratched up crimson, because I've looked carefully in the film, and you see crimson on him. And I think maybe Strafe is as well. But Grimlock's definitely accurate, the Black Knight version of that. Except for the white and brown, that just looks ugly. If I ever get that, which I won't, I'll be getting the Hasbro version to tool up, modify, you know, again, still. Yeah, look at all that. Right, transformation now. I don't have a stock version to show you, and I really don't want to, because the stock version's shit. This is the SMG it comes with. Tech 9, I believe that's a suppressor. I painted the barrel, put some paint in there. It's turning up better on camera, actually, than it is on freaking real life. Lol. There, some little details in there, painted, so that's his gun. First step, this guy is practically a shell former, as you can see. His road mode is there. Snap this piece up, like that, and then take these and squeeze them. And then pull these, and I did use the Humbrol paints on this, the Humbrol, you know, the model paints, the oil stuff. Feckin' hell, they go everywhere, man. This took ages. All these little lines, just quickly, all those little lines took ages to do. I mean, weeks to do all this, including the rubber. I had to wait weeks for the rubber bits to dry. Snap these and pull that back. It is on a separate hinge. Just give me a sec to go get something to elevate the camera. There we go, it's a bit high, I'm using a shoebox. Yeah, so now we've got this, we can split these sections and pull this out. Another gun. Toss those to the side. Pull this out, and as you can see, I painted all that in there. So I've got to get it focused. I have the light on so it shows the detail a lot better. I painted all this, and this was difficult. Some of it's not quite gone on there right, but why couldn't Hasbro have just done this? They become really lazy. I'm really disappointed a bit with the Age of Extinction line, on the paint jobs, and the print unfortunately has tightened the joints. Oh, fucking hell, man, I need my knife. Knife, there we go. Because unfortunately the Humbrol paint has stiffened the joints, which is a good thing. Unless it makes them too tight so much you can barely get them out with your fingers, so I have to flick it out with a knife. It wasn't difficult then, but you could probably hear that. Yeah, that's how stiff it is. This one is And this is the hardest one. Every time I do it, I think it's just going to break something. Alright, so, what did that? Rotate our hands. I just do that to give an extra bit. And, then what you do is these little, now, there's a bit there that pulls up. And these rubber nubs go into a little gap there. And these should be really moulded in hard plastic, or at least have a better slot-to-slot connection, because it's very difficult to get them in, to be totally honest. Yeah, when I was painting this, I had to look at a lot of movie stills. A lot of stills from the movie. Pictures of this guy, pictures of other people's customs, because other people don't customs of this, and, you know, I don't want my crosshairs to look bad, so basically mine's got details from multiple pictures and customs of crosshairs, and they've just fold out the shoulders, eating everything up. And there's many people, like evangelists, get scared of doing this because apparently it has a nasty click. Look, here's a click. Funny, that mine doesn't actually make a clicking sound. But yeah, that was just Dosu bashing, it wasn't a click. So here he is. I'm really hats off at the way Hasbro just couldn't do half of this. I mean, Grimlock, I mean, yeah, the chrome, I like the chrome on Grimlock, but this is the half the colours are horrid. I don't have him. Oh god, sorry, my camera is really shaking at the moment. I'll just do it like this. Here he is. As you can see, his goggles have been painted. A lot of green, well, emerald green and black gloss paint went into this. Some chrome silver paint. That's what it's actually called, even though it's not really chrome, which I was a bit annoyed about. Some matte red, some metallic blue, some metallic silver again. A lot of paint. Those shin pads were just a lot of the metal, the colour there. That's gunmetal paint as opposed to the silver. You probably can't tell the difference in camera, but in person it is a little bit different. But most of that went towards Slug and Scorn. You know, Scorn didn't use as much, but still, again, I've like painted all the stripes there, and I have seen a mod you can do for this guy, but I'm not going to do it yet because I don't really have any glue. I'll just flip it around the back. As you can see, I like to keep those in as much as possible, just keep them looking normal, I suppose. And he still poses. He still poses really well. In fact, if I just open these out. I tried not to miss anything with this. I'm doing this one-handed now, bloody hell. But really, as you can see, green's all in there. Bit must have scraped off there, but oh well. As you can see there, the silver there is actually from the original paint job. At least it was big enough of them to paint that right. He still articulates exactly the same. I'll just get his guns. And here's another thing. See these stupidly short pistol handles? That is not realistic. And I lost one of them. It's still, I mean, he holds them. Just about. Which is completely stupid. I would have rather had two of these, to be honest. Why couldn't they just give us two of them? Again, Hasbro, you're screwing up. I understand that, you know, the simplified versions, but they're not my kind. I may get one of the one-steps, like Grimlock or something. Still, again, couldn't they just put a better paint job on this guy? The paint job on this guy, when I got him, I was really disappointed in how much detail was missing. You could barely see half the mould detailing that was in there. At least here, you can. And that's going to do that a lot. That's part of the reason why I lost the second one. Articulation, his head is still on a ball run, and oh look, I painted the top and even the sides. In fact, if I just pull it off, you sort of see the darker green right there. That's the original green. I did leave the light piping. Oh, that keeps doing that. Just because, you know, it's pretty cool in my opinion. His arms still on the ball joints. They can go in and out. But what I do like is the engineering of the bat. That's pretty good in my opinion. Again, the little lines in there wasn't easy. I tried my best to get that neat as possible, but I kind of screwed up. That would be the Chevrolet sign. I fucked that one up. These, I don't know why if you'd class these as articulation, but they do rotate outward. His legs, go forward, it can go in and out, forward and back, rotate here, bend the knee, and the foot moves. And speaking of which, there's one thing I just don't get, right? This, why does that turn out? I mean, it's just stupid. Oh boy. Still, and you could have fit a waist joint in there. Right there, would have been perfect to stick a waist joint in. Slug's got one. Scorn sort of has one. But Grimlock as well. They could have fit one in Grimlock and they didn't. And Grimlock's arm design, if I ever get that, I'm going to mod the arms. Because not only the T-Rex arms, the T-Rex legs too short. It's supposed to be a third digit. They're like this. But they're not supposed to be like that. They are supposed to be, if I just grab them, digigrid, it's supposed to be like quadruped. Basically, the leader class Grimlock, due to the arm design, these are how his T-Rex legs are. They're like Crosshairs, just a two joint. But they're supposed to be like Scorn's legs. Scorn's leg, in dinosaur mode, is like that. It has a third joint. And yeah, it's in robot mode in a moment. But as you can see, a T-Rex stands, well, it stands like that. But you can't get that with the leader class because the leader class doesn't have it. Still, it's really stupid. It really is stupid, so I'm going to have to fix that. I'm not going to get out the chrome because I like the chrome. I do like chrome on Transformers. I think it kind of makes them just pop. So I will keep that, but I will paint his eyes. And that's another thing. All the Dinobots have blue eyes. Ironically, the only ones that are actually correct are Scorns. The others all have blue eyes. I mean, Slug's Dinobot eyes are supposed to be red. Same with all the others. Grimlock's eyes are supposed to be freaking red and as well in robot mode. So still, back to Crosshairs. Again, I was just really disappointed with the paint job on the Hasbro version. And then I had to do something. I painted all the little bits there. This thing's not like focusing. It's because I got the flash on. And this is glossy paint. This paint, as you can probably see, it looks wet. But it's not. It's because it's shiny. So that is pretty cool, actually. It's very nice and shiny, especially in car mode. He glosses. If anything, it looks a bit like a real car because of the way that's happened. Which is good. Still, if you are going to paint this guy, I do recommend repainting like the green first. Alright, so that has been this has been the I'm going to give this guy, we're going to forget the paint job in the rating because the paint job is just non-existent. There wasn't even a paint job. I'm going to give this guy a 7 out of 10 just because, well, the transformation was a bit simple considering it was a shell form, but there's a lot of parts that are moving about, so, you know, it makes it up. And he's got pretty good articulation and mold detailing. If only it wasn't lost in the paint. Still, sorry for being rambling a bit. Either way, this has been Ignicus Icarus, the Archangel, reviewing my custom Crosshairs figure from the Age of Extinction movie. And I'll see you guys on the next video.